In a sea of vintage cars stationed at the Crowne Plaza in preparation of this weekend's great race, you'll find many from Australia, France, Canada, Germany, and all over the United States. But you'll find only one with a Rhode Island license plate.
True Rhode Islander, born and raised, Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Tom LaFerrier and his father have always had a passion for classic cars.
This is a 1939 Packard Model 120 Coupe.
Tom's dad purchased this vehicle back in 1970.
It was dilapidated and sat in the garage.
But a few years later, he got the itch.
When I was about 14, I took interest in it and ended up going to school for auto body skills. Restored the car myself, painted it in 1988, and it's just been with me ever since. I don't think I could ever bring myself to sell it.
Over the years, Tom always heard about the great race, but the time to enter it was never quite right.
I've always wanted to do this race, and for many reasons I couldn't. Time away from work, finances, and everything else in between.
But when he heard the great race was starting its journey from Warwick,
I had no choice but to do this race. We had to add turn signals for the safety of the race. That was an added feature just for this.
For the last 8 months, Tom has been getting his car ready for the 9-day, 2,300-mile journey. So how do you even prepare for something like this?
So anytime you take an old car a long distance, you need to have a lot of the basics out of the way, which is full brakes, new tires, charging system, fuel delivery system, and every possible thing that could break, you either replace or carry a spare with you, and the tools to change it.
Tom isn't bringing any good luck charms on the road with him, nor does he have any superstitions up his sleeve.
No, I think just a good meal and a glass of wine might do it for me, just to get the calm down before we go.
Instead, his goal is to simply make it to the finish line in Fargo, North Dakota.
My goal in this is to make it, and if I make it to last place, to me that's a win.
So what is Tom most excited about?
Great question. I think it's a relief to me that I can stop working on this car. This was on the lift today, having a transmission adjustment. I think the most exciting thing that I'm looking for is to just get in and go and start to enjoy all the work that has gone into this car for the past 8 months, getting it ready, and just enjoy the ride.
And he has this one piece of advice to those who think it's too late to follow your dreams.
Life is short. Just do it. If you always want it, don't wait till you retire. Don't wait for, well, I got to get my kids through college, or I have always a reason to come up not to do things. Just do it.
So when you're cheering on the drivers leaving Rocky Point on Saturday as they set off on their journey, be sure to clap a little louder.
The 1102 number plate has been on the car for 40 years, I think.
For the only car with the Rhode Island license plate.
That's exciting. I'm glad to represent.
For City Hall, I'm Liz Tufts.